The seeds to one of Howard's most famous celebrity feuds was planted in the summer of '88. With Richard Belzer in studio, Stern had the urge to call up his friend Chevy Chase. Ironically, the scene would repeat itself 4 years later with entirely different results.
Anybody want to call Chevy Chase?
Well, we've only talked about it for an hour. We better do it.
He's probably went to location.
Kaufman Stern Studio.
Hello, this is Howard Stern calling. We're on the radio. You listen to me at all?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations.
Who is this?
Who's this?
This is Jennifer, the intern.
Jennifer,
This is Richard Belzer, too.
Have a place to go to medical school in the Astoria Studios.
Hello, I love your show.
Is Chevy there?
you haven't won anything. Let's just make that clear.
Well,
Yeah, first of all, you haven't won anything. Don't get too excited.
oh.
Wait,
But
is Chevy there?
Well, hold on. I'll see if I can connect
Tell
you.
me-
All right,
the
tell
Bells.
him that it's Belzer and Howard Stern.
Belzer and Howard Stern.
And Howard Stern.
Yeah, and
So
tell him,
Bowser first.
and tell
And
him,
Robin. Don't forget Robin.
all right,
And
and
Robin.
tell him not to blow us off either.
No, he
Okay.
won't. He won't.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right, go
No,
get him, babe.
no.
He's in makeup.
Yeah, get him out of makeup.
So Chevy's
wait.
got-
Oh, listen. Oh, she's telling somebody else.
It's these two Jews on the line.
Choose.
It's two Jews.
2 Jews and a
They want to
Negro.
make fun of you. And a negress. And they want to exploit your ethnicity because you're white and tall.
You're a wasp, aren't you, Chevy?
Chevy Cornelius Chase.
Hello?
Chevy
Yes?
Cornelius Guest.
Howard.
Yes.
There's some problems, and you're going to have to call back and...
When?
What's the problem? Chevy on Percodan?
Yeah, that's it.
Ow, Bells, don't throw
That's
stuff at
not
me.
nice.
Chevy is unconscious.
No, no.
Chevy's on the
Wait,
floor.
now stop it.
Quick, get Betty Ford.
What do you want us to do? What do we have to do to talk to him?
Hello?
What
Yeah.
do we have to do?
Okay, you have to call back to the front
Well,
desk,
this girl...
and they'll put you through.
Call back to the front desk.
Well, hold on a second.
What's
Let me
the
just
number,
wait. Hold
babe?
on a second.
Just
Hold
call
on.
the same number. This is just a different...
I see.
Okay.
I'm just an intern.
All right. Well,
Okay.
well, don't operate yet.
It was great talking to you.
Okay.
Bye.
Makes no
All right.
sense.
Don't do any permanent jokes when you're talking to him on the
Really?
air.
Why, is he real serious about it?
You know, it's not fair.
Where's Chevy? Getting oxygen?
Hey, isn't he over that? Come on.
Now wait a minute.
What do you mean, he can't make jokes
he's
about it?
at Liza's house, and there. No.
Belzer, what's wrong with you?
Why can't you joke
Because
about...
he's my friend, and I don't want to. You know.
We joke about your testicle. I think that's a lot more sensitive.
I think you know chewed that subject up enough.
The Bells' testicle.
Yeah, I think you're really bitten that to death. That joke.
Well, what do you
I know-
mean? You can't say to Chevy? You never ask him about the Percodan?
No, just there are other things to talk about.
As we speak, Chevy is editing out the Bells. So he's a little busy. You can understand.
Just a minute.
Hold on. Anybody got more tape?
Kaufman Story Studios, can I help
Yes,
you?
hi. This is Howard Stern. We're on the radio. Who's this?
This is Robin.
I'm with the Bells.
Hello?
You can't be because we're listening.
Yeah, but we're on
babe.
7-second delay, babe.
Okay, well, hang on a minute. Somebody just went downstairs to tell Chevy.
Great.
Okay.
You want to hang on?
Yeah,
Super.
yeah. Get him quick, babe, because time is money. 13
Right.
spots an hour.
Tell me what else I shouldn't mention. Percodan and what
No,
else?
just do whatever you want.
Yeah, but I don't want Chevy
Yeah.
getting angry. Hey, Chevy, Percodan.
Mr. Discretion.
What are we talking to Chevy about? I don't even know.
Just say
Just
Chevy.
saying
I
hello,
heard-
and Chevy, I heard you didn't like me.
No, the other way around. Say no.
I heard I didn't like you.
Yeah, I heard I didn't like you. And the days dwindle down.
I hear him all listening to the radio. Chevy's not going to be too
Yes,
confused.
we are listening.
Yeah, you better turn it down.
We've been, waiting for you to call.
Yeah, but Chevy is going to get confused if he hears the radio on in the background.
Well, we'll patch you probably down. He's downstairs in the set.
Oh, okay.
I know what we can talk about.
Don't
We can
worry.
ask him.
We won't give you feedback. We'll turn it down.
Can I ask him about what?
We can ask him what his job was at the Betty Ford Clinic.
He's writing this. Are you writing down that question?
Yes.
Man.
Oh, come on. That's a good
What,
question.
did he clean
Don't
the
ask him that
toilet, or
first.
did he?
No, I'll wait a second.
Be nice.
All right.
Be nice.
I will.
And who was there while he was there?
Don't ask
Not
him
allowed
any,
to say.
Don't ask him any Belushi questions. That I'm not going to do.
Don't ask him any of those
Oh,
questions.
Belushi, he likes to talk about.
Oh, he does?
Come on, you
He didn't
did.
like him.
He says Belushi was an idiot for dying from drugs.
yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Easy, Belzer, will you?
John was a good friend of mine. I don't want you to.
Hey, but what about me? Like I didn't know the
You're
guy?
alive.
Oh, I didn't know the guy.
You're alive.
You did too. You met him at the bottom line. Remember that? You were sitting
Well, that's
behind
right.
him?
Yeah, I was sitting behind him the whole night.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Chevy?
Chevy?
No, not yet.
Chevy, I love that female voice
Where
you
is
put on.
Where is she?
Where is she? Where is she?
Where
we
is
want to
Miss
talk to her.
Chase?
She is in disguise here.
Is Miss Chase there?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
They're trying to find him.
They're trying to find him.
Yeah, I think
It's hard to find
Tell
him.
him to follow the money trail.
Yeah.
He's hiding.
Yeah.
He's the lead in the film, by the way.
Yeah. He's the guy. He's called Fletch.
Yeah.
He's the one called Fletch.
He's the guy. If he wasn't there, no one else on that set would have a job. Okay,
Can't
thank you
find
very
Chevy
much.
Now,
Chase.
could you find him,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah, because of him, you're working, but you can't find him. Yeah, okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
Don't
great.
recognize him when you see him?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Sure.
Yeah, right. What is going on here with this Chevy Chase phone call? I'm getting a little
I
annoyed.
tell you, Chevy
we
is
think
hiding.
they started rolling.
I think she's keeping
Oh,
me
could you
waiting.
find out, babe?
We're trying.
And I mean it.
A really good communication down there.
Hey, Bells, don't be hard on her.
They know I'm just kidding. Right, darling?
Right.
Did you see the
See?
Bells when he was shooting his little thing?
I did.
Yes, how was he?
Come
Was
into
he
the office to say hello, though.
was he good?
Well, you know how the Bells is.
Yeah, the Bells can't say
I was
hello.
in my trailer eating my Perrier burger and having my champagne omelet,
He can't stop and talk
as you
to
get in the movie business.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, they
They're
know
rolling.
about it. They're rolling, and if you want to hang on, hopefully when they're finished with the take, he'll come over to the phone.
In other words, it's sort of like, hey, screw them.
So how do we keep them on hold and still do the show and know that? Oh, should
Just
we just
leave
keep
them
this
up
line
like
open?
that, and
we'll
we
leave
can
you up like
continue.
that. All right, as soon as he's ready, say Howard and Bells are waiting.
Okay, I'll interrupt you
Keep
guys
us posted.
when I get 'em.
Keep us posted.
Yeah, now I got you guys up, so if Chevy gets on, we can hear you, but I'm going into commercial.
Okay, well, we're like within walkie-talkie communication. I think we're going to bring him up here to talk to you.
Oh,
He's on his
super.
way up.
He's on his way out.
Walkie-talkie communication.
Walkie communication.
Yes, I
I'm
love it.
impressed.
Hello? Hello?
Chevy!
Chevy!
Chevy J!
Who am I talking
It's
with?
the Bells, my
It's
darling.
Richard, my sweet lover.
How are you, my love?
I love you very
I
much.
love you, sweetie.
Hey, I hate to break you girls up.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's this?
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
I've heard about you, Howard. What do you do for a living? You sort of sit there and talk a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, but let me say something.
Let me ask you. No, I just want to ask you a question. I understand you've been saying a lot of bad things about me.
Okay, can I say something now?
No, I didn't know. You can't.
Give me permission.
I just want to know what's your hairline like.
Listen, let me tell you something, my
Yeah.
friend.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, I don't know where you're getting this misinformation, Chev.
Richard told me this.
No, Bruce Bodner told you that.
Who's Bruce Bodner?
The guy that steals all your money, pretends you're making more than you are.
Oh, boy, are you in for a lawsuit now, Howie?
I'm sorry.
No, Bell said that.
Yeah, be careful. Maybe
Howard
it's the
said that.
Bells who say
Yeah,
bad
Bells.
things about you.
Okay.
Howard said that.
Bells, you don't mean that, right?
No, I don't.
Right.
So the
I don't.
Bells is now in for a lawsuit.
No,
No, I
Chevy.
didn't mean it. It was a joke.
That's what. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
get you out of it.
Thank you.
But,
Howard, you do have a radio show, am I
yeah,
right?
and the thing is that I never made fun of you.
Oh, go ahead. Hey.
No,
doesn't
I said
bother
you
me.
were good. I don't know what your accountant there is talking about.
My accountant?
Or whatever, whoever it is.
My
I mean-
accountant's talking about that laughter I get when I head toward the bank.
No, but,
That disease.
no, but Chevy, seriously,
Yep.
the thing is that I know you're filming Fletch 2,
Yes.
and the point is that I'm sure you're a fan of our show.
Oh, yeah. I turn it on whenever I get the chance, particularly like if I'm in the shower and I can have it on real loud.
Yeah, and the thing is that we don't, Bells is afraid we're going to insult you.
No, you go ahead.
We want to ask you sensitive questions, and...
All right, you go ahead.
Really?
Ask me a sensitive question.
All right. What was the first sensitive question?
Just don't ask
now you
the
don't-
one
All right, here it
Uh-huh.
is. All right, you ready? What was your job at the Betty Ford Clinic?
I actually was at her house, Howard. Not
You were at
the
Betty
clinic.
Ford's house?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a misnomer.
Ah, see there?
My job was I had to clean up after her.
Is she messy?
Not particularly, but that's very little bit of your business.
So, Chevy, how
It was
is it...
Jerry who was messy.
You mean the Bells
Oh,
just... The
Jerry
Be-
Ford was messy.
the Bells
Jerry.
just comes up to you and asks you for a job in the movie and you give it to him like that?
Well, not exactly. There was some handwork.
Involved.
You know, there was a handshake.
Yeah, a
involved.
very prolonged, kind of tricky
Prolonged
handshake. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the deal? You're not the producer of this thing or anything like that.
I don't know that anything in my life is really your business, Howie, but I'll tell you. I might be the producer, depending on how well the picture does.
You're right. It might be,
I might
name
take
above
credit,
the title.
I might take blame.
In all seriousness, I never said anything bad about you. If I can just say what I said, and then you tell me if you think it was so bad.
And then hang up on me, right?
I said Chevy's very talented,
Yes.
and he's a great talent. Haven't I always maintained that?
Yeah.
Have you had any schooling, Howard?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Perhaps you could tell me where Sumatra is on the map.
Yeah, but listen, come on, Chevy.
Yeah?
I'm being serious.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, look at the Bells. He's like in love. Look at him.
Yeah.
This is like his lover on the
Look
phone.
at him.
for
What,
God's
are you on
sakes.
TV now?
I love the Chev.
Look at him.
Yeah, okay, I'm looking.
See, the Bells knows how to network.
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of famous people,
And they all hate you.
and they hate me, and they never put me in anything.
Now, who's with the high voice there? Is that
That's
your
me.
husband?
Yes, that is me. I have to do both voices on this show.
Oh.
No, that's Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Hi,
Robin
Chevy.
Bird?
No. Quivers.
Robin Quivers.
You don't have to strip for me.
Oh, that makes two of us.
But listen, Chevy.
Yeah?
So the thing is that, so I was on the air talking, and I just said that I thought it was kind of funny that, oh boy.
Well, wait a minute. Let me explain.
Yeah, okay.
We do a satire show.
Right, like Saturday Night Live, that kind of stick.
Oh, golly, yeah, I remember that.
Stick on.
Oh, golly, he remembers it.
And, you know,
remember
it's
satire.
kind of a hip thing to be harpooned or lampooned by us.
Yeah, you know, the word hip, that didn't go out long ago with the word modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's a kind of a mod thing. You're saying.
By the way, Chevy, Bell's appearing on our show is not the low point of his career. He's doing a book signing at the Friars in 2 weeks.
That's all right.
So this
That's
is
okay. Hey, you better read his book. I'll tell you why.
it's funny.
Listen to why.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because it has my quote on the back.
That's right.
It's a quote I gave Richard, 15 years ago?
7 years ago.
Right.
Actually, one of the best stand-up comics in the world.
Right, it relates nothing at all to the book. But I read the book, actually I read the book last night while I was getting ready for bed.
Did you ask Chevy's, did
Pretty heavy reading. It's very funny.
Yes, it is. Even the pictures are funny.
No, pictures aren't funny. I'm sorry.
It's just the writing. But the thing is that...
Wait a minute. Go ahead and tell him what you've been saying.
all right. So what I said was, I thought it was kind of funny when I saw you on The Tonight Show and I read all the interviews and stuff, and you said that the reason you went to the Betty Ford Clinic is because you were addicted to Percodan. And I said, well, that's like a show business kind of thing to say.
Yeah.
Because, let's face it, you probably...
All right, you want me to come clean?
In other words, you like to party.
I'll come clean, okay, Howard?
Go ahead.
I had a problem with tampons.
Right. You ate them.
No,
Toxic
Howard.
shock.
Please.
Toxic shock.
No, I had I was addicted to everything.
Chevy.
Absolutely everything. There was nothing that I didn't take.
For once, can I ask a serious
And
question?
I used to take it in the neck. What? Go
Can
ahead.
I ask you a serious question and get a serious answer?
Yeah, if you like, maybe I will give you
All right,
one.
but in all seriousness, okay?
All right, go
He'll
ahead,
try.
Howard.
He'll try.
All right.
Yeah, I want to share my personal life with you. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. All right, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Who's better in bed, Gilder or Lorne Michaels?
Oh.
Come on.
For you, I think Lorne, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's such a
hey,
tease.
listen, Howard.
Yeah.
That's a funny question. Golly. Let me just ask you, do you write that before you do your top 10 list?
Yes,
or
most of
what
my
happens?
material is prepared. Yeah.
With the Writers Guild stuff, I guess you have to come up with things like that when you're
I'm like
your head in ice water in the morning.
Exactly. I'm like Johnny Carson. I decided to come back after the writer's strike.
And you're writing for yourself.
I'm writing for myself, and I did one show, and I disappeared again for another 3 months. Yeah, I guess they got a
Do
little
me a
rough.
favor, write for somebody else and have him do your show.
Yes. But
Ladies
Chevy,
and gentlemen.
Chevy, let me just say something. I'd like to develop a friendship. I'd like to be considered for any future projects.
All right.
I mean, I'm much like the Bells. I like to grovel.
Well,
Now, wait a minute.
that's a good idea.
You know, I don't mind. Well, how did the Bells approach you for the Fletch 2
Have you ever
part?
thought of, being an Eskimo?
Yeah, I would like that.
All right.
Hey,
All
by
right.
the way, I thought that movie you did with,
Madeline Smith.
with Dan Aykroyd and Donna Dixon.
Spies Like Us.
Spies Like Us. I
Yeah.
thought that was very funny.
Thanks a lot. So you're pretty up to date with what I've been up to. I was 1912.
Yeah, but wait a second. Come on.
Hey,
That was a
I'm
silent
kidding.
picture.
Trying to network here, huh?
I'm kidding.
I
thought it was funny too, and I love those people.
Yeah.
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 Chev, what are you
yeah.
working on now down there on the set? What are you shooting?
Yeah, what kind of scene? Tell me about it.
Right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shooting the scene where I'm just coming out of the bathtub,
Oh,
yeah.
that scene.
Yeah.
and the girl gets out behind me.
Ouch.
Well, go ahead.
That's right, ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch is good for anything.
Yeah,
Ouch
of
is-
course.
Chevy,
The all-purpose ouch.
Chevy, what's the
You go,
deal?
ouch. You
You're-
go, ouch.
Chevy, you've remained married to the same woman through the whole thing?
You mean my wife, or
Yeah.
you mean in the movie?
Has he gone through a couple of divorces? Or
I think he's on a second
How
marriage.
about
Chevy
you? What
has-
are your sexual predilections, Howie?
Chevy has two lovely children
Yeah, with who?
with his wife.
With the new
His
wife?
current
What do
wife.
you
As
mean,
you
new
know,
wife?
yeah, Ralph.
Chevy, you better
Chase.
stop with all that homosexual reference stuff.
Okay, why?
Because what happened with Cary Grant?
What happened? He's dead.
That's it. Now we can talk about him when we want, can't
Yeah.
What?
And everybody's taking the opportunity
we? Yeah,
to.
she's great, isn't she, Cary
I said
Grant?
he was a homeowner. There was a mistake there. I said he was a homeowner,
Oh, that's what it was.
and there was some kind of a blackout. I don't know what happened.
There's
that
an
was
electrical storm.
That was a smart decision on my part.
No, but Chevy, I'm
wasn't
saying,
No.
when did you get married the first time?
it? The first time I ever was married, I was 12.
No, come on.
That's true. He
I
was
married
very
a
young.
Russian doctor.
How old was he?
Zhivago.
As far as I know, he was like 13, 14.
Oh, come on. Bells, how old was Chevy?
I wasn't at the first wedding.
Hey, you ever meet Bells' wife?
I've only been married once, Howard.
Oh, you have only
Yeah,
been
you
married
son of a...
Once.
Has he only been married once?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
he has. And
Yes.
you stuck with the same woman even through all your fame and everything?
You bet I have.
Is she a model or something?
Yeah, that would be a good criteria for sticking with your wife. Nice. You've
She's
got
a-
nice ethics, Howard.
She's a model
Good.
citizen.
No, she's not a model, but boy, she's a movie star.
No, but he got married after he was
She's what you
famous.
call my wife. She's
He got married when?
She is-
After he was famous.
Oh, you got married after you were famous. So you probably, what is it? How'd you meet your wife?
through Leon Spinks.
Oh, come on. You guys were at a party,
Yeah.
drinks.
Hey, Chevy, I'd like to meet this girl. Chevy, this girl over here. I want you to meet her.
She's very friendly.
Yeah, she's very
Who
nice.
is that? Al Sharpton? Who am I talking to?
He saw
It's
the
the
girl from
Brawley
Leon's
Bunch.
Smile.
No, I met my wife on
Please.
Under the Rainbow. She was the production coordinator on that. She's was working behind the cameras, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I see. And then, of course, she didn't know who you were, just like Yoko didn't know who John was. And then she fell in love with you for you.
Howard, are you trying to say, like, my wife's like Yoko and, you know, one of those star things?
And she married you for your money? No, I'm not trying to say that.
Or what are you
I
trying
would
to
marry
say,
you
Howard?
for your money. I figure you're worth $25 million, okay? May I make a conservative estimate?
You're wrong.
Am I in the ballpark?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you a serious question.
Oh, that's far
we
be
were
it for me to
playing
answer
around.
seriously.
Yeah, right.
When did you first notice on Saturday Night Live that
Yeah.
Garrett Morris had absolutely no talent? Go ahead, and I'll let you, expound on that.
Garrett Morris has more talent in his hairpiece.
Go ahead. Hey, wait a second.
Now, wait a minute.
I didn't know he wore a hairpiece.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you something that's easy, Howard. It's
What?
easy to sit there
Mm-hmm.
and say whatever you want over the mic, but if you ever go to Garrett's house and say that, you know what'll happen?
What?
He might act. You never know.
He might act.
Garrett's got a lot of talent. Garrett, you know, I'll tell you the truth. Garrett was a writer, and he
Yes.
was a Pulitzer Prize winning writer for plays, one-act plays, when I hired him as a writer on Saturday night.
Hey, you know something?
No.
I didn't realize that. I
Yes.
take it all back.
I'm absolutely telling you the truth. The problem is that he was not necessarily a sketch writer, and his very first thing he worked on was sort of a parody of Superman called Colored Man, and it was about 23 pages when I sort of stopped him and said, you know,
Yeah.
that's a little long.
It's a little long. It's a little
And I
long for...
suggested to Lauren that he would be great in the Not Ready for Primetime Players, and
So you got him the job.
I'm not taking credit for that. I
Yes, you
wouldn't say
are.
that, but I would say I'm taking credit for him no longer being a writer.
Well, let me get this straight. I see. You've ruined his
You
career.
saw
by the
to
way.
it that the best thing he did, he was no longer allowed to
Right,
do.
exactly.
That's right.
That was
Yeah.
so kind of you.
You know something? Another thing is he can really sing German lieder very well, which is something I understand you're not very good at.
Hey, who wrote Uberman? That was one of the funniest scripts I ever saw.
Wasn't that funny?
Yes.
I never heard of it.
Anyway, hey, listen, Chevy, Julianne Phillips is in this new movie you're doing?
As far as you know, yes.
So, did you put moves on? Did anybody put moves on her yet?
What kind of moves, Howard?
Oh, I mean-
Explicit.
Well, I'm saying, did anybody
Come on.
get to third base with her yet?
What do you mean by that, Howard?
Well, you know what I mean.
What does third base mean? You mean like playing baseball?
You know what I'm saying. Is anybody
I know,
coming on to her?
Why
is
don't you explain this to your audience?
Is
We
she-
want to know what kind of a chauvinist pig you really are.
Come on, Chevy, tell the truth.
Well, what
Really,
do you
what's
mean?
going? I mean, she's she's divorced from Bruce Springsteen,
Well, not
sort of. Not divorced,
They're
but
not getting a divorce.
I don't believe that's really any of the media's business, and if that's the kind of show you run, I'm very sad, very sad.
very sad.
And
Well,
he's
sad
a
damn
Chevy's,
broadcasting.
It's
Chevy's a
nobody's business
sensitive
what
guy.
she and Bruce are doing.
Right, he's right.
The point is, Bruce and I have been seeing each other for a couple of months.
Oh, I see.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Right, this is another reference. No, that's nobody.
Is she walking around crying about it or something?
What'd you say, Howard?
Is she crying over it?
Do you have any emotions, Howard? I know you're just a touch brighter than a porpoise.
It's
but,
just
you
that
know,
I worship
a question
Satan a
like
lot.
that,
And
huh?
I worship Satan a lot. It's my job to make people miserable.
Golly darn, Howard.
Hey, Bells, you're right.
I'm
Chevy
not
isn't
going
that
to tell
funny.
you. I'm not going to tell you anything about that stuff because it's not my. You know.
Chevy, let me say something. I don't know if you are sensing it, but I think that you and I are hitting it off fabulously. And I just want you to keep it in the back of your mind that maybe that I'm a little bit more than a radio performer, that maybe I'm just trapped on the radio, and that maybe I fell in, sort of like Garrett.
I think you're right. Have you ever thought of being a train engineer?
I just want to say something to you, Chevy,
yes,
that
go ahead.
I am up for a film right now.
Yes.
It is with a major studio.
Uh huh.
It's not a big part.
Uh huh.
It's what they call a Small part.
Yes.
But it is a part.
Yeah.
And I have turned down 7 scripts. I do have some ability to read.
You were up for Platoon, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I played that Viet Cong guy where they hold a gun to his head.
Yeah.
But the thing is that when the village burned down, that was me.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
But I am up for a part right now.
Yeah, do you want me to put in a good word for you?
No, I'm just considering doing it. I just want you to know that I do film work.
Okay.
And I'll be tomorrow. I'll be flying out.
He's glad to hear that, I'm sure.
Maybe he doesn't know what you look like, and
maybe if you want to see what I look.
To say. What?
If you want to see what I look like a little better, you can catch me on Letterman, or perhaps you know that I'm flying out tomorrow to tape Hollywood Squares, but as a goof. I'm not doing
Letterman? Is that group?
Yes.
Were you in the Letterman?
Yes. I was the guy.
He's the tall one.
The tall one.
Oh, okay.
The one that looked like Lurch.
That's right.
And
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the hair on the head that looks like the hair on Nixon's face, right?
Exactly.
That's you.
That's me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
They're calling me to the set now.
Uh-oh.
All right,
if
but
I could
Chevy-
just plug Richard's book one more time.
Yes, and Chevy, I will be on Hollywood Squares, but I'm doing it as a goof.
Let him plug my book. You can
Well, I'm doing everything I do in my career as a goof.
All right. See, we have that in common.
Yeah.
But
well, that's about it, I think.
no, we're all big fans, though.
What's your shoe size?
13. Hey, we're all big fans, Chevy.
we always have been big fans.
Yeah,
Well-
and don't let any people mislead you when you hear bad stuff that I've said.
It was just Belzer, that's all I can tell you.
Okay.
I'll see you at Caroline's, Chevy.
And Chevy, can I just say that you are very funny, and despite the fact that Bells came in and said you're not that funny on the set of Fletch, too.
Belzer is one of the funniest men in the world. I think it's fair for him to say that.
Yes.
And, I believe he's finished in this picture.
We'll be editing him out, right?
I have to go now, Howard. Hang 10.
All right.
Chevy,
I'll see you
thanks a
next
lot.
week, Chevy.
All right, I'll speak to you again, Howard. How about, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, goodbye, Chevy.
Well, that was nice, man, Bells.
Yeah, Chevy's all right.
You got the Chevy to the to the phone.
We got the Chevy to the levee.
Yeah.
But the Chevy was dry.
Finally knowing you had paid off, Belzer.
What? Going Chevy to the levee, but the Chevy was dry.
In his best-selling autobiography, Private Parts, Howard Stern writes of his early days in radio and his appearance on what game show?
Who wants to be a pervert? The Price is Right?
I will agree.
Hollywood Squares. Hollywood Squares, actually. X gets that one. President, break for you.
Hello?
Yeah,
You know I'm going to be on Hollywood Squares.
that's awesome.
It's not awesome. It's really stupid. What do you got, call
What
waiting?
is that?
Is there call waiting?
No.
What is that?
It's just a weird sound.
That weird sound's going to cost you being on the air with me in about a minute. Make sure it stops.
Okay.
You're a nice guy, but I'm not going to put up with your phone crap. Anyway, see if you can clean up that line, all right? I can picture him on the phone to like AT&T after he hangs up. What the hell is this? I finally get through? You guys cost me a phone call. Finally got some valuable airtime. I was somebody. I was a contender.
Clean up that phone crap.
Yeah. So anyway.
It's like you gotta have a pooper scooper for you.
Yeah.
A phone line.
A phone scooper. So, where was I talking about?
Hollywood Squares.
Yeah. Yeah. So, they got me sitting in Shadow Stevens Square. I'm taking over for Shad. And Shad is going to be the host. John Davidson's going on vacation. And I guess they needed a sex symbol to sit in that square.
This is very strange to me. They have been on hiatus all summer.
Yeah.
And they go back into production for the fall, and John has to take a vacation.
Yeah, I don't know what it's all about. So I'm taking over for Shadow in every aspect of the show. They wanted me to be the announcer and go, the new, and by the way, Shadow, this car, look, what they didn't realize is I'm not an announcer. I don't have an announcer's voice.
But that would mean that you'd get to stand by the car at the end of the show.
That's true. But I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to have, 9 pseudo-celebrities sitting and watching me while I'm trying to ramble through the descriptions of the cars.
That's right. That's right, Shadow. Wait a second.
I was trying to put the harmonizer on and it doesn't work, of course. First day back.
That's right, Shadow. Hello? It's not working right. That's right, Shadow.
Screw it. This doesn't happen on other morning shows, Everything just sort of works.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to sit there and go, that's right, Shadow. You'll be driving a new Ford GT. And then, I'll be screwing up stuff. And I don't talk like that. I mean, I'm going to have to sit and talk fast with a deep voice. Forget about it. I don't do that. It's like asking Joan Rivers to be the announcer or something, you know? Well, Shadow, we'll be having a new Ford GTL. You know, no one wants to hear that. You want to hear an announcer read that kind of stuff. So I told him no dice. Let Shadow sit there and read his own damn car descriptions.
Yeah, what? Just because he's hosting, all of a sudden he can't do the other part, too?
Yeah, he's too busy. He has so many other chores now. He's got to read the questions that he can't... So what they've asked me to do is introduce each person. Which I'll do. I mean, it's no sweat. It's no big deal. I don't have a problem with that. Like going... And they said I could do whatever I want. Within reason. So, like, I'll go, you know, Jim J. Bullock. Bullock.
Bullet.
It is, but I'll be Bullock.
And they'll say that's unreasonable, Howard.
Yeah, we can't do that. The recently widowed Joan Rivers. I want to see her cry. I'm going to say that. I'm going to go, and here's the recently widowed Joan Rivers.
Oh, can you imagine? She'll dissolve in tears on the set.
That's not funny.
Bring the show to a complete halt.
Here's Jim J. Buttocks. I'm going to call him Jim J. Buttocks all week.
Boy.
You think they'll clear that?
No.
Why not?
They're not going to clear it. They don't have to have a why.
Jim J. Buttocks. No, I'm sorry. I'm taking it to the Hollywood Squares Court of Appeals. That's Jim J. Buttocks. That's Bullock. Well, the guy hung up. He was a good caller. He kept his mouth shut. That's Bullock. Yeah. I'm not sitting here if he's going to call me Jim J. Bullock. I'm sorry.
I don't think he's walking off that show under any circumstances.
Yeah. All right, so, okay. Well, Jim, then you're fired if you don't want to be called Jim J. Bullock. Okay, all right. So I guess it's not so bad. It's funny, huh?
I suppose it's funny.
Yeah, okay. All right. So what? Big deal. We'll find out my expense. Everyone will forget anyway. It's going to be on Channel 11 anyway. No one's going to see it. Who cares? Suffering succotash.